Hello everybody, my name is Super Chicken. I think it's time that we played something a little less serious. There's a lot of really established decks floating around right now, and I'm having a little difficulty trying to, well, not necessarily compete. I mean, there's a lot of decks that go really, really well, and it's easy enough to find them and make it your own style. But I'm trying to really make something that's a little bit differently, a little bit different entirely. And so what I've tried to do is make a token Bloodlust deck here. So basically the whole idea is to use one of my favorite cards, Bloodlust, which I don't think sees enough play, and trying to make it good. So we're going to be using things like Violet Teacher and Imp Master and, let's see, Feral Spirit to try to really make that hit home. And we also have the old Leroy Jenkins Wind Fury combo. I wasn't quite ready to give that up. I realize it's cute, but man, it feels alright in this list. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be playing, so let's give it a go. Let me just hit this button here. I gave it a couple of test runs. It was alright. I mean, it certainly does need work. I've got the Earth Elemental and Fire or Flame Elemental. The Flaming Elemental. I have both of those elementals, and there's a very good chance that those could easily be Azure Drakes or maybe Gadget Stand Auctioneers, given the amount of spells that we have, or other snazzy mid-range creatures. There's also a very real possibility that I should be running the Golem. Gee, I've forgotten its name now. The Golem that spawns another Golem. The really, really annoying 3-drop. Anyway, here we are. Let's give it a go. Against a Hunter, I almost definitely want to have a Lightning Storm in my hand, and I think I'll mulligan all 3 cards to ensure that I get that. I would normally like to keep the Imp Master for this, but I actually think getting a Lightning Storm is probably a little bit more important because he's going to come out, more than likely, a little bit more aggressively than I am. I think that's right. I think we'll do that. The good thing about doing the sort of the Bloodlust combo is that you can also use your totems just to sort of generate targets for Bloodlust. So, you know, sometimes there'll come a point in the game when maybe there's just a bit of a standstill and you can just continue to tap your Totemic Call and you know, eventually just Bloodlust and hit them for 1 billion damage, which can be pretty good. What's he doing? Buzzard. Yeah, that's gonna die. The question is, how do I wish for it to die? What's the best way? I actually don't know what the best way is. Well, it's not going to be Lightning Bolt because we'll overload and then we won't be able to use Imp Master. So I think we'll just Rock Biter it. Hiya! It was probably a little bit overzealous to play. Thank you. Yes. He's got another one. Okay. Maybe that's why he decided to play it. luckily I drew this Earth Shock, so he'll love it. He'll love this. I can't let them have the buzzards, and if you're going to be playing that on turn 1... Sorry. Yeah, turn 1? He coined into it, didn't he? I can't recall. I thought he coined into it. Maybe he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. He did. Definitely did. Turn 1 he coined into it, and then turn 2 he played it again. I don't know. The thing is, people see that you're a hunter and then keep removal spells. I mean, I actually pitched my whole hand that time, but people do that. So to play that into like a 1 toughness creature like that seems a little bit hard to do, I think. I'm going to play the Imp Master and Lightning Bolt this guy. And I'll trade away. I think I'm happy to trade the totem away. I don't feel like I want him to have any board presence. I think that's right. I think the idea here is to try to get control. So this deck sort of behaves a little bit like a control deck. And once I hit sort of like this critical mass or I pull out my Bloodlust, we can just sort of one-shot them. I think that's the idea. Like I said, this deck is totally sort of fun and experimental, so it has the potential for greatness, but it needs a little bit of tuning. And I think the biggest tuning has to sort of come in where it sort of curves out, the deck curves out. I mean, the early spells are pretty standard for a Shaman deck, I think. The mid-range picks are slightly different because I've decided to take things like Imp Master instead of something like Unbound Elemental, say, or even Chillwind Yeti seeing a lot of play now. Yeah, so it just depends where you want to curve out. Do you want to curve out with Fire Elementals, or do you have something better in mind? I actually don't know. This seems like a solid choice, but I don't know if it's the best choice. Okay, that's annoying, and I think it's going to die. And what's the best way to do that? Probably with the Fire Burst. I think so. Let's just get rid of that. Put an imp there. I think it's okay to trade away some of the imps at the moment. It's just sort of like free trade, you know, free exchanges. Because she just taxes 1 life off each time. Ah, there we go. I mean, I guess people still run multi-shot. This is just the most perfect card to have come now. I think that's just going to put a nail in this guy's coffin. It's hard to get around these. See, maybe Gadget Stand Auctioneer is a good idea, because that goes well with Spirit Wolves. Because Spirit Wolves is just a really tippy-top card. It's also a spell, though. It's not actually a creature card, so you can activate the ability off a Gadget Stand Auctioneer. So it might actually be worth running at least one in this list. Maybe in the place of an Earth Elemental. I don't know, I think we can season this one to personal style, I think. Question is, do I actually want to remove this right now? I don't know, actually. I'm not too sure. I can lava burst that, use one of my wolves to kill his wolf, and make a totem. The alternative would be to just ignore this guy and jam a Manatide and a totem, but that seems dumb. I think I want to keep the Hex, though, and I think this is my second lava burst I'm going to burn. I think I'm going to burst it. I just want it gone. He's running out of cards, and I think we're maintaining sort of like a board presence at the moment. I'm happy to do this. I think we can maybe resource him now. If I get half an opportunity, I'm going to be playing my Manatide totem. If he plays a relatively weak creature, I can Fire Elemental... what a tongue twister. Fire Elemental. I can Fire Elemental it away. Unfortunately, I can't actually target this guy. And he's quite big and sassy. Well, we have our Bloodlust. The question is, can we kill him? I don't think so, too. 4 plus 9. That's not nearly enough. Not yet. Not yet, anyway. So, I think we'll just instead play the Manatide, make a totem, and just ping him a couple of times. That's a good one to get. That'll heal him up. Not that it matters particularly, because he's going to, you know, tiger it. Tiger as a verb, in this case. And I think we're getting, if not getting close, I think we will have lethal next turn unless he wipes me. If he puts down a flame trap, I might be in trouble. I think we're okay, because I can Bloodlust and Wind Fury in the same turn. Bloodlust and Wind Fury will guaranteed put this guy away. I actually don't know what damage I'm doing just with a Bloodlust alone. I've just lost 1, so it'll be 2 plus 12, which is, well, 14. 14 and a Wind Fury. Okay, quick maths. Bloodlust will make this guy a 5. That'll make him a 10. Plus 3, 6, 9. That's 19 damage. It's not enough. We're not quite there yet. We're not ready. So what did he use here? Oh, this guy. Huh. I just wonder, I think we just might even just Hex it, maybe. I don't particularly want to throw in a creature, especially when I have, like, this combo set up right now. I already have one of these out. I don't really want to put another one out. I don't think that's necessary. I probably want to Fire Elemental this and Hex this. And then he's screwed. Is that right? It looks... That's probably how I would do it, at least. Let's do that. Get rid of this. Oh, gosh. That animation actually almost made me click this. Terrible. I'll just eat that for free. And I'm going to pass the turn. Unless he does something really, really amazing, I think we just Bloodlust kill him next turn. One bad thing is that I didn't actually do any incremental damage then, because if I do incremental damage and he... Well, this could be bad if he has the right other last card here. I don't think that means much. So that gets big, and then we just... Oh, he might actually trade away enough creatures here. This could be interesting. I think we'll just have to Bloodlust Wind Fury our creature into it. I mean, we still have our Fire Elemental here. That's pretty cool, but I don't think that'll save him. I do need to work this out, though. So if I put this here, that'll make that an 8. And that'll be 2, so that's 10. Add that. If that's an 8, 9, 10, 11, and then double it for 22, that's 22 off this creature alone. And then Bloodlust. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much there. Can I afford all of them? I probably should have done that before. Excellent. Boom. That feels so good. Oh. Healing Totem. Be healed. Okay, cool. And yes, I have a win streak. I took a couple of games with this, actually, before I started recording, just to see, you know, is this worth making a video of? And I won the first couple of games, and that's what's given me my win streak at the moment. So I'm actually running the win streak off of this deck at the moment. So I don't know. I will play it a few more times, see if I'm just sort of flicking these wins. I realize I'm only playing it about rank 15 or 16 at the moment. But that's fine. Actually, my claim to fame is that I got to play against one of the best players, Solace, the other day. Unfortunately, I don't think he's... well, at least if he does stream, I wasn't on his stream. He wasn't streaming at the time. I had a quick look after the game. But it's good to play against, previously ranked rank 11 player. That was really good. I was playing a quest deck just to do my dailies, and he absolutely stomped me with some horrible druid thing. I don't know. It was bad. Who are we playing against? This guy. Unfortunately, this will get probably plowed by a swipe, so I think I might actually not keep this. Because I play it, it dies. It makes a bunch of dudes get swiped, I lose everything. I don't really know what I'm trying to get instead, though. It's a little bit too early days with this deck. Maybe I'm going to keep the Imp Master. I'm going to keep it. I realize swipe's a thing. But I think I need to have some sort of, you know, some sort of game plan of my own. I can't just forego it. Hello. What a nice person. Nature will rise against you. I'm sorry. I actually wish there were a couple more things to say. That'd be really nice. Just like sometimes, like you can almost synthesize a conversation with someone, but I'm just gonna hit this. I don't particularly want to use a card for him to cantrip a card. And besides, I got a Searing Totem. I might even be able to collide my Searing Totem with his Blood Mage, if he lets me. I actually think the Druid might be a bit of a tough matchup. And that's probably a good reason to not play this deck, because Druid is so good. But let's see, do I just make the Imp Master? I think I do, because then I make an Imp, and then he sort of has to play a coin into swipe to get rid of it, or something. It makes him do something. So, and if he doesn't do anything, I just collide my Imp with his Blood Mage. I actually haven't seen much of the Violet Teacher either. A lot of the heavy lifting has actually happened with the Imp Master. So I know Imp Master sort of works, which is good. I just want to know if Violet Teacher works. And if Violet Teacher doesn't work, maybe I could play one of those horrible cards that spawns another token with it. Yes. The spell power increase. Unfortunately, he's gotten some pretty good trades. I'm going to get rid of that. He got some pretty good trades out of that.
Well played.
No. Well played to you, sir.
My thanks.
I like this guy. He's alright. Although, unfortunately for him, I have a Searing Totem, and that's GG. It's all a matter of time before he starts popping innovates and, you know, pops innovates and then starts putting gigantic trees in my business. They can be quite hard to handle. Ooh, I think I'll just have to jam this and hope that he doesn't have a Tink Master, I think that's the... I think that's my only real option here. I mean, otherwise I can do this, like, Totemic Call and Flame Tongue Totem together. But I don't think I'm at that point yet. I think I'm just going to jam this, because this could be a handful. And we'll see where that gets me. And when I say Tink Master, I also do mean Big Game Hunter / the Black Knight, which they also tend to run these Druid decks, or have run in the past. So that's actually probably pretty well played by him, because he spent the same mana, but he doesn't get overloaded the next turn. You could throw away that character if you'd like. I don't know why he did that, like, because now I can trade, well, you know, with my stuff here, I can trade my creature into his. Maybe I can keep my creature, I wonder. If I can keep my creature, that'd be really, really snazzy, actually. What do I have to do to keep it? I can Lava Burst. Yeah, I'm locked out of my mana. I don't think I'm keeping this minion. Unfortunately. I can't really see what else to do other than collide it and use an Earth Shock on it. Just to finish it. I can Earth Shock, make a totem. Is that any good? The other, yeah, what else can I do? I only have 3 mana. Unfortunately, I am locked out. So I think I'm just going to get rid of his Taunt minion and then shock it. I don't know why he threw his minion in there. So I sort of 2-for-1'd him in a way just then. So anyway, that's his business. Yeah, Druids are going to be hard, I think. They just have... I mean, the Druid decks are so good. Like, they are just so strong. So, little crazy fringe decks like this that are knocked together probably aren't going to do too much against a stock standard sort of Druid list. Although, I am actually pretty pleased that he's using these Keepers of the Grove to take out totems. That seems like a horrible waste of the Keeper of the Grove. So maybe we will get there. I can't get any minions. I'm just not getting any. I'm sort of tempted to like Lava Burst this, but it's only going to be 2 damage, so it's probably not even worth doing. Just put that down maybe. I can probably kill it with totems. I'll just put a Flame Tongue down next to it. That has 3 health. Oh, you could probably bonk it with the Keeper of the Grove and his Shapeshift though, so that's no good. 6, 7. I think I could use these 2 to remove it. It is 2 cards, but I have 1 card that does persist, which is alright. It'll put me on the map at least. The alternative is just to burn a Lava Burst into it. Lava Burst, make a totem. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, man. I could put down those 2. Maybe that's the way. Maybe that is the way, and that's probably what I'll do. That can go this and this. It could have been these 2 maybe, but see that puts the Fire Elemental on the board. But the reason, okay, my logic was that the reason I took the fire, I held the Fire Elemental. Oh my gosh, I can't say that. Can't say that at all. The reason I held that back is because I feel like the 3 damage that I can burn into something might actually be relevant. But then again, a Lava Burst is probably more relevant given how many Ancient of Laws there are. So. Pagel. Yeah, I think I just want to put this on the map. Question is, do I just burn Pagel here? I probably do. I mean, otherwise I put it into his face, and I don't think that matters so much. I mean, I can draw a Searing Totem and maybe finish it off later. And I'll make, and if I decide to use it a Lightning Storm later, he'll guaranteed die. At the moment he won't, so maybe it's just best to pop him, put him into a respectable health level, and see what happens. I need to develop the board. I realize I could just use Double Rock Biter or even Lava Burst, and he's just going to continue to draw cards, but I think more important is you have to have a board state. I don't do that enough, I think. I realize that's what I need to do. It needs to take priority a lot of the time. Okay. Double swipe. Okay. We got rid of the swipes, at the very least. Pagel. You and your fishing. When will you learn? I'm not actually sure. I think I want to make a totem. I'm really, I realize I do run a lot of spells in this list. I also realize that I would probably need to have some more creatures. I can review that later on. At the moment, I just seem to be drawing spells. Do I just ignore Pagel here? I mean, I don't even want to use Lightning Bolt, but otherwise he just might just keep pulling them. It's going to be so frustrating. Pagel, I think you gotta go, mate. You gotta go. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, too, that both times he fished out a fish. Yeah, I mean, I have my Bloodlust. I'm just sort of really waiting for some action. And if I'm staring down a Scenarius right now. Oh, man, don't. Just stop. Oh, gosh, no. Probably gonna Lightning Storm. Ooh, spicy. Can I do both? I think I can. So if I Lightning Storm, I take them out. I think I have to Lightning Storm, right? I have to. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. That doesn't really allow for that. So, okay. Lightning Storm. And this guy. Is it worth? No, it's not. Right now, I win this fight, and I think he has to fight me. But he'll probably copy it with the Faceless Manipulator again. We shall see. I mean, he's out of swipes, right? So the 5 damage Starfalls and all that sort of stuff see a lot less play. Oh gosh, please don't hit my Elemental. No, you've made the odds slightly better in your favor. No! It's like you did that on purpose. No! In my face, please! Ah! I think it's game over, this one. Well played. Yeah, unfortunately, he's hitting good cards and I'm not hitting any. That said, I'm not actually running enough good cards in this deck, maybe. What do I do? Do I just surrender? I can't really think of any solution to this problem. I mean, I can do that and Lava Burst, possibly do 6 damage here. Or I can just do the sure thing and do 6 damage and take 5, putting me to 16. He takes me to 8. And probably die to a Soul of the Forest combo. Oh, I think we got to live on the edge. Play the outs. I mean, if we do that, we're going to die anyway. So I think I need to 1 in 4 chance that I can make this a 6 damage spell. So I need the Totem of Air. Otherwise, I think I pretty much am out of the game. Totem of Air! Thank you. With any luck, Ragnaros will shoot my Totem of Air. It'll give us some breathing room. I mean, it'll give us 1 extra turn to draw a Hex, of which I haven't seen any of them this particular game. I would love a Hex. Yep, that's well played. I mean, I am pretty much at his mercy. Like, everything I do, he has covered right now, so... Even if I draw a Hex, I don't think that's enough to save me. Maybe. Maybe I could Hex that, and then Fire Elemental and Rockbiter that. I need a Hex! Wow. That's like 2 cards in a row I've called out. I should do this more often. Oh, I'm out of mana. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the taunt. Oh gosh, I'm just sort of like not thinking now that I'm out of the game. Well, I don't really. I think I actually need to get rid of that now. No, I actually don't. If he keeps this around, I can use Rockbiter on one on my minion, one on myself. So anyway, we'll see what he does. I'm sort of just at the point of the game where it's just like, I mean, in his hand, he's probably just got like the biggest cards that can put me away. It's just a matter of which one he wants to play.
I have no time for games.
Yeah, so he's just gonna bomb on me. I mean, a sane man would surrender, but that ain't me. Yeah, I have no out to this. I'm so sorry. I should probably, honestly, I should probably just surrender.
Pay attention, class.
If I had Wind Fury, I could do something. No, probably not. I would need another turn even still. Anyway, doesn't matter. I think we'll just put this on me. I don't want to take any damage. Yeah. And then, gee, oh, 8. So Sylvanas has to die because she is a horrible person. And 5 damage just isn't going to happen, I don't think. So I really need a taunt totem. Didn't work. Well. Well played. He has me cold. I will give him... Oh, no, I can't give it to him. I'll give it to me and just concede. Yeah, there was no... I wasn't really going anywhere, and he was going many places. Okay, so definitely don't want to play against druids with this deck, and yes, I'm basing that on one example of this game, but I just had a feeling that druids were going to be a tough matchup anyway. I mean, look at them, they're druids. So what can we do to make that better against druids? I'm not actually really sure. I'll get back to you if I ever decide to make another token, you know, Shaman token video. Maybe I'll tune it up a little bit. Quite possibly Fire Elemental and Earth Elemental are not going to cut it, and we may need to focus on something like, say, Azure Drake, Ragnaros, something like that. Something that has slightly different top end, because this curves out at Earth Elemental and Fire Elemental, but yeah. Definitely keeping the Lightning Bolt. Probably get rid of Leroy. He's no good to me until late game. The Hex, I can't imagine him playing any real substantial creatures early on other than, you know, reinforcements. Lightning Bolt staying. Violet Teacher, I'm not sure. It is a 4-drop, and that might be worth hanging on to. Depends what sort of paladin it is, really. I sort of am a little bit... I sort of do want to get a Lightning Storm, and it might be worth getting rid of this 4-drop to ensure that I get that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. If he is an aggro paladin, I think we just need to maximize our chances of pulling out a Lightning Storm or a Feral Spirit. Feral Spirit is as good. I think you just want to mulligan until you get those, and it's probably just best to get rid of everything, keeping only 1 and 2 drops for interaction. How's the turn? Hello! Greetings, friend.
Wanna blow something up?
Okay, what do we got? I am of a mind just to Lightning Bolt it. I am of that mind. Makes our turn 3 only have 2 mana, so we can't Feral Spirit, but I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. We can still use Totemic Call. Because if we don't kill that next turn and we Feral Spirit, he can trade with a Feral Spirit. I don't know, it just seems better to get rid of a 3-power creature. But that advice is probably also very wrong. Yes, that's sort of what I want to see. If he starts playing 1-drops like that, I can pretty much safely play that next turn, or I can coin into it even. That's probably even the best. Overload 2. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. Maybe it's just best to tap here. Just make a totem with Totemic Call. It seems, yeah, it seems fine. The only problem is that he has access to, you know, all his blessings, like Blessing of Kings and so on, that allows him to buff creatures. You know, Shattered Sun Cleric everyone has, but... Okay, so maybe that wasn't the best play. I think we'll just make the wolves and be done with it. I think we might even put a Flame Tongue Totem right in between them and just really, like, threaten them. I mean, if he chooses not to throw both of these creatures into them, he takes 8 damage. Seems alright.
Not on my watch.
Let us see. Do you reckon he'll throw the last reinforcement over? No, no. Oh, unlucky. I'm so sorry that happened. Like, I don't know. He killed the guy he was shielding. Oh, it's so sad. That is the get down. So that activates no matter what I attack with. Get down! Which means I can't attack at the moment. I think I'll just make a totem here. I'll make a totem. I think I have to. And I can't attack because it'll be get down, because paladins don't play any other secrets other than get down. Yeah, gotta get rid of that. It's interesting that he decided to play that. I mean, Shamans do have access to weapons. I am not playing it, but, you know, still. Okay, time to start dropping these, I think, and clearing out some of this garbage. It doesn't really matter. You can go. I think now that he has a get down, I can probably attack into that with my flame elemental, fire elemental. I gotta get that right.
Mind if I roll need?
Not just the flame versus fire part, but actually being able to say the word elemental without eating my own tongue. Here's a question. Do I just Wind Fury this guy and take 2 creatures out? Actually, it'll be, well, you know, a secret. Whatever, what have you. Good question. I think I actually want to play the second fire elemental here and just purge away this. And then probably attack into this secret. I do want to get the Violet Teacher out as well, though. But I don't know if it's her time. Get rid of that. I'll activate his secret.
Job's done.
Get down!
Get down! Would have been nice to have done that particular move with a healing totem out, but you can't have everything. I hope he lives, I really do. No! Oh dear.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. I have no more totems. I think it's time to play Violet Teacher, Mana Tide, which gives me 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Or I can go Violet Teacher, Totemic Call. Might actually be better to do that. I do actually, at the very least I'll draw a card. And he hasn't got enough on board, he will have to act to remove that, so maybe I'll do both of these.
Pay attention, class.
I'm sort of hoping to get a Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm would be really good. It can clear this crap out because it's only going to get more and more. I mean, it starts as 2, but it'll build up to like 500 of them or something. This seems okay. This seems okay. She did alright just then. Oh yeah, I was going to say maybe that'll live, but he had the hammer. Unlucky. Seems like he's got all the answers. But I'm not out of a hand yet, so that fills me with a bit of confidence. I think we go Earth Elemental Totem. I am almost certain that's what we're going to be doing. This into this. Not a lot's going to be handling that, I don't think. Do I just play a Blood Mage just to... I don't know why I would do that. I think it's better to keep it. Hopefully that Earth Elemental is a bit of a pain for him. I'm not sure... Oh no, that's not entirely true. I mean, with an equality or something like that, he could make it... he could take it down. So it's not like Paladins are incapable of handling this sort of thing. He hasn't exactly rushed out and done it yet, though. I would have imagined that would be what you would do straight away. Uh-huh. I think I'm happy enough to see these cards get burned up, but he is going to handle my threat again. He's a little bit annoying. I think this guy is probably going to get Blood Mage Lava Bursted. Blood Mage Lava Burst here. Trade away the totem, and then I have a clear board again. The other way to handle this is to use Hex, but I think I might just keep that for when he starts playing other big things. Other big things that are going to be bigger than 6 health. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to do this. And now this can trade. I think I just make a totem. I would have liked to have put an Imp Master out then, but I'm just 1 short, so... Hopefully I just don't run out of minions. I think that's something that I'm going to have to address when I review this deck. You know, after this video, I'm going to sit down and try to make it a little bit better. I mean, first impressions at the moment seem pretty good. I mean, it's... Keep in mind, it's a brew, right? It's not like world class just yet or anything like that, but... You know, I think there's something here that could be worth playing with. You never know. You never know. So what's going on here? I think... Let's get that out.
I am not a morning person.
Do I just trade? I would really, really like to see a lightning storm. I almost feel like I need to trade here. I mean, is it worth shocking this just so it doesn't make another guy? Or is it worth shocking this so he doesn't draw a card? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I'm not even going to be killing that. I would need to use the Earth Shock and then throw my Blood Mage at it to remove it, and that seems terrible. I mean, otherwise I can throw my Blood Mage into his Loot Hoarder, but that also seems terrible. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to make a totem, see what I get. I would have loved to have seen a air totem just then, but it's not my day. I'm going to sacrifice this on... Gee. Let's go here. I think we're getting close to being able to use a Bloodlust now. It's almost at that time. He's sort of running out of real steam. I mean, where's that reinforcement going to go? Into my Imp? It might. I will Bloodlust you if you don't do that. I think I almost certainly want at least one Gadgetzan Auctioneer in this list. By the way, in case you haven't already realized, these two cards together are a pretty cool combo. I think that's going to get hexed, or Lava Bursted if I can draw the right totem out. I think I'll check for the totem first, see what I get. If it's the air totem, I'll do it. Otherwise, okay, no. So I'm gonna hex you. I mean, do I lightning storm now? I don't think I do. Or do I? Clear that away. I think it's actually probably a good idea to do that. Honestly, just get this away. Now we have sort of like a board control, I think. Yeah. I mean, the alternative is I could have used Imp Master to take one of them out, but... then he has the ability to do something. Alright, well there goes my board pretty much. Yeah, is that the lot? Oh no, I got my Imp Master still. I think that's the second Avenging Wrath we've seen. Well, I want to get another totem, and I want it to be a healing totem. Alas. I think... I mean, what's the... Am I actually going to Lava Burst this? I mean, I almost am. That's the scary thing. If he puts a Blessing of Kings on that, it'll be impossible to target with that unless I get some sort of spell power damage thing going on. Do I just Rockbiter it? I'm sort of saving the Rockbiter and Wind Fury for when I draw Leroy. I can just end this game. I think I'll just take this out while I can. Do I honestly Lava Burst that? Surely not. Surely not. Isn't that just a waste? It seems to me like it's a waste. I mean, we've got a turn to think, right? He has to take out my Taunt Creature first. But I suppose if I did Lava Burst it, then I would have had my Taunt Creature. So that would have been closer to a Bloodlust finish. What do I do here? I think I actually Totemic Call and maybe even Lightning Storm this very turn. Let's see what I get. Yeah, I think I'd do Lightning Storm. I mean, it's not really good, is it? It's not a super valuable Lightning Storm, and I think this is my second one. No, it's going. I think we're going to do it because we want to preserve our staff, make him work up the total again. I'll boop him for 1 damage and pass his turn. If I pull a Leroy, I think we're looking alright because we can make Leroy a... what, 20 damage Leroy, and then still Lava Burst him in the same turn to the face. Seems pretty good. Oh, here we go. So, let me just make sure I added this up right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 12. I added that up incorrectly. That's 24 with Leroy. 25 with this guy. Which is 1 short. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana required. It puts him to 1 life and I can just Lava Burst him next turn. I doubt he'll kill me next turn. The alternative is I can't play him and Bloodlust. I think we just do it. Like, do we wait for him to... I think we just put him to 1 life, right? Like, do we wait a turn, tickle him a little bit with this? 6, and 6 is 12, 24, 25 damage. Alright, I think we just go for it. He gets 2 extra whelps, but I don't think we die, so... Time's up. Let's do this. Boop. Well, we Lava Burst him next time. He could play Justice, and I've forgotten his name now, but that would be Guardian of Kings. He says Justice when he comes out. That's the only way I remember that. And that will put him to, I think, how much do you gain when you play Guardian of Kings? 5? 4? 5, 6? Unfortunately, that isn't going to be enough, because I have a Lava Burst. Although that was frighteningly low, wasn't it? Gosh. Where did that come from? Hiya! Okay, there you go. 3 games, 2 wins, surprisingly. I don't actually know how I did that. I think the deck... there could be something there. I might play with it a little bit more. If you like that style of deck, let me know. If you did like it, I'll make another video. If you have any suggestions what I should do to make this deck better, maybe you've tried something of your own, or maybe you have a fantastic idea, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. Let me know in the comments below, or come talk to me on Twitter on SuperChickenAU. I love to chat, I love to talk in the comments. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks guys, thanks very much for watching.